Think for a moment about your organisation. Are there challenges you're currently facing, whether it be in marketing or financial sustainability or how you measure your social impact? Put simply, has your organisation reached its full potential? You see, we help organisations like your own to overcome challenges they're facing and to reach their full potential. We're called 180 Degrees Consulting, and we're the world's largest student-driven consultancy.
We recognise the fantastic work done by organisations such as your own. Regardless of how good or effective an organisation may be, it would be a mistake to think that improvements can't be made. Many organisations have greatly benefited by working with us.
I really enjoyed the experience of working with 180 Degrees Consulting. They were very professional, they took a great brief and they made it happen.
Well, being a charity, we obviously have fairly limited staff resources, and we needed to do a business review of the program, and we were able to utilise 180 Degrees Consulting to help us do that.
Well, working with 180 Degrees Consulting has been really interesting for us because of the type of organisation we have. We're so focused on our cause that sometimes we can lose focus on the business strategies. So to be able to have a group of consultants come in and specifically focus on the way that we can run our organisation makes a huge difference to us.
We serendipitously came across 180 Degrees Consulting, or 180, and as the chairman of a very small not-for-profit medical charity, the skill set that it seemed to offer, 180 was professional in every single dealing we had with them.
When you're a not-for-profit organisation and you don't really have money to play with, the only resource you have is time, and so 180 really helped us to find a better way of managing our time. So in terms of how to utilise, even though we might have minimal resources, how to utilise those minimal resources to the best possible way. And so we found them, offering communication strategies or helping us to see things from a different angle just meant that we could run our organisation in a much more fluid, with more of a fluid strategy.
Some of the ideas were really novel and innovative, so I think that we've gained a hell of a lot from meeting with the team that worked with me.
I think their final presentation was great. It was well structured, well thought out, well researched, and they divided up the work very effectively between them. So the results that they showed us were really exactly what we were looking for.
What particularly stood out for me was the level of intellect that the group displayed, which obviously then resulted in a really high level report that they submitted at the end.
The outcomes were brilliant, but working with young, energised and thoughtful people, really, without any biases or preconceived ideas of being years out in the corporate world, was fantastic.
For bigger organisations who are looking at long-term strategies, I think 180 Consulting is a great opportunity for them to have a much more future vision of where their organisation's running.
I would recommend highly to anyone in the not-for-profit, socially driven organisations to utilise.
I think it's important to oftentimes have an outsider come in to just look at some of the different aspects of the organisation that might help them grow and learn in new ways. I would just like to say we are really grateful for 180 Degrees Consulting coming to work with us.
We ensure our work is of the highest quality through a rigorous selection process, a tailor-made consulting methodology, and professional training for all our consultants.
Put simply, 180 Degrees offers you high quality but very affordable consulting services. It's my view that you've got nothing to lose and potentially a lot to gain from this opportunity. We look forward to hearing from you and hopefully working with you in the near future.